Hello, it's raining out, but I just wanted to show you a big success for me. So this little plant in between my garlic, I thought it was a weed and I was thinking, what on earth is that? And I was going to pull it and I realized it's a broad bean. So I planted broad beans here a while back. And 2 days later, the crows took out every single one of them and actually completely carried them away and took them off and buried them, whatever they did. But anyway, somebody either buried one here or he dropped it. So what a success. I have one broad bean plant. Really pleased with these cute little microtoms. They just keep giving. I picked an awful lot off them so far. And they're like little, I don't know, spin tops is what they look like to me. It's not working with one hand. Aren't they cute? Get this one too. I'll just pick a few more from the upstairs window. These are tiny Tims in the bit neglected plants, but they are certainly trying to produce for me. We've got some peppers coming on, or hanging on, whatever they're doing, poor things. So I might pick something here for supper also. And there's just some little ones. And some chili peppers. I like them green, of course. The red are nice for drying, but for cooking the green are beautiful. This is a very tiny plant in a very tiny pot, but it's been, I don't know how many I've taken off of this. It's producing a lot. Pick some greens from the cold frames, but in one of my cold frames, I may have mentioned this before, I'm not sure, but there's a little wee moose in the house, and he's wiped out half of my lettuce, and he certainly seems to enjoy radishes. I thought that was funny. Well, I'm afraid it's, well, more sink than swim for these cheeky wee fellas of the fabulous and sweet Richard and Paul seeds. But hey, if I get one the size of a golf ball, I'm going to show it off to you. Let me show you the other one. And here's the other poor little fellow. They had a tough time hardening off because we've had nothing but horrible cold weather, hideous winds, and tons of rain. So Richard and Paul of Richard and Paul's YouTube, not holding out much hope for these little guys. We still haven't had our June snow yet, so fingers crossed. This is just the second year for this black currant, and I'm quite pleased. There's lots coming on it. The birds ate the few that were on there last year. They'll probably get it this year too. But it's coming along for a very young plant. The light is going, so I'm sure my skin tone is lovely right now. I just wanted to finally end with my sister. I have a wonderful sister. I know everybody says that, but I really have a wonderful sister. And she sent me a bag. She sent me a care package filled with wonderful things. But amongst that was a bag filled with seeds. As you can see, I've already been at most of them and plugged them in the garden where I could. So, sis, if you're watching, thank you very much.